you just heard there was a solo you might find on many auditions, from the whole second suite, first movement. I consider that the epitome of euphonium solo writing in a band. It uses the euphonium very well to sing a song, which we're very good at. And the range is perfect. The accompaniment is light, so you don't need to blast to play it. But you do need to play it at fairly full volume because euphoniums don't usually sit near the front and don't usually sit pointing out this way. So our sound can get lost rather easily. So you play it a good full volume, lots of singing and so on, and you expect to do that on an audition. But sometimes there are surprises, and there should be. If you're auditioning for a military job, it will certainly have surprises. Band life there is a little different than orchestra life, for example. Changes are commonplace. Requests coming in at the last minute are also common, and the band has to be ready to adapt to anything. In the mid-1970s, while I was in the Coast Guard band, the U.S. Army Band in Washington was advertising for a euphonium soloist. Because my advancement opportunities weren't quite as great in the Coast Guard, and the band wasn't as well known then as it is now, I decided to take the audition. So I went down and I played the audition for Colonel Allen, who was the conductor at the time. He asked me to play the whole second suite, which was not a surprise. I love that solo and I really enjoy playing it, which helps a lot too. And I played it at full voice the way I would have in the band. Then he asked, could you play that at pianissimo? Well, that could have thrown you if you weren't practicing a lot at piano, which I was, as it turned out, practicing soft every day really as part of my practice. Not usually on that solo, but playing soft was not an issue for me. So I played it the way he asked. The audition continued after that with many more things I don't remember right now because that pianissimo example stuck out so much in my mind it sort of blotted everything else out. But it went well, and I was offered the job. If you followed my career, you know I decided not to accept it. I stayed with the Coast Guard band, and I'm glad that I did. But in any case, it was a very good experience for me. So please keep this tip in mind as part of your general practice, and certainly as part of your practice in preparing for an audition. It's important to be ready for anything. Thanks for listening today.